Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn about goals of psychology. So there are four major goals of psychology. Firstly, let us know what is psychology. Psychology is the scientific study of mind and behavior, and it's driven by four major goals that help us make sense of human actions and mental process. Number one, first goal of the psychology is to describe behavior. Second one is to explain behavior. And third one is to predict behavior. And fourth one is to change behavior. Let us know detailedly about these goals. So, number one is to describe behavior. This is the foundation, observing and noting how people behave. Psychologists use tools like surveys, case studies, naturalistic observation to capture what's happening. For example, noting that a person avoids social situation and prefers solitude. So, whenever there is client for a counseling, first of all, what does the psychologist do is they try to describe the behavior of the person. Like said in an example that noting a person avoids social situation and prefers solitude. That means he or she is happy being alone. Now, second goal is to explain that behavior. Once a behavior is described, our next step is to understand why that behavior is occurring. So, what involves here is we need to find the causes and what is influencing to go through that behavior and what can be the psychological mechanisms over here, because some of the client they might be going through some mental issues as well. Example, explaining that social avoidance may stem from anxiety or past trauma. So here the psychologist has uh, noted that the behavior of the client is he or she is avoiding social situation. So when he tried to explain that behavior, he found that social avoidance may stem from anxiety or past trauma. Now, third one is to predict the behavior. Based on patterns and explanations, psychologists aim to forecast future behavior. Now, he has already described the behavior, he has already explained the behavior. Now, he is going to predict the behavior. So, based on patterns and explanation, whatever the patterns were, whatever the explanations were, psychologists aim to forecast future behavior. This helps in anticipating how someone might react in certain situations. Example, predicting that someone with social anxiety may struggle during public speaking. So here, psychologist has predicted that problem of someone with social anxiety may be struggling during the public speaking. Now we want to change or modify that behavior. So our fourth goal is change or modify behavior. The ultimate goal is to help people improve their lives by changing harmful or unproductive behaviors. This is where therapy, interventions, and behavior modification techniques come in. Example, using cognitive behavioral therapy to help someone manage anxiety and engage socially. These goals aren't just academic, they are the backbone of everything from clinical therapy to marketing strategies, education, and even criminal justice reform. Thank you for listening to me. So, these are the references. You can go to these articles as well, where you can understand more about the goals of psychology. So, let's do a quick revision. What are the four main goals of psychology? So, the number one is to describe the behavior, second is to explain behavior, third one is to predict behavior, and fourth one is to change or modify the behavior. Thank you.